Hey everyone, thank you so much for all your patience with me. I'm Robin, the Curvy Sewist. So many of you have noticed that it's been a long time since I posted a video. All kinds of life things were happening, good things, sad things, all kinds of stuff. So thank you for your patience. My work was really busy too, but I thought, you know what? I'm working on, believe it or not, 3 different videos for you guys that all need lots of editing. I thought, why not just jump on here and show you some of my makes. A few of you have commented, all this beautiful fabric you show us, Robin, and yet we don't know what you're making from it. You're right. I have not really done much with the things I've made. So I wanted to show you guys a few things right now. This top is one. It's mostly a self-drafted pattern. I really like it. It's cute. Flares out. It is made from a cotton lawn that I have had in my stash for a long time, so not really sure where this one came from. I love this print though because it goes with a lot of the things I've made, as you'll see here in a minute. This is mostly my own self-drafted pattern, but I have 2 patterns in my stash that I've never used that you could actually use. They're very similar, and it's probably where my inspiration came from, especially Simplicity 8875. This yellow dress here, which I don't want to get too much into it with you guys. I'll put my little picture over here. This would be a really great example because the sleeves are made the same way. But I also love this one, New Look 6603. It's a great example too. Things I don't like about this. I made it low, thinking I could wear a top under it, and I realized layers make me way too hot. The other thing is I put actual facing in this, and I don't like the way it makes the neckline kind of stiff and wavy, and I don't like that. Another problem that I noticed right away, I made this from my sloper that I've had for several years, and that sloper is too small for me in a few really important places. The back. You see the strain I get on my sleeves right here. So I made this. I can wear it. I haven't yet. I think I'm going to wear it tomorrow though. I really do think it's a pretty top. I've gained 25 pounds in the last year because of the meds that I take for my psoriatic arthritis. But I really think that this is a very cute top. I think that the top speaks for itself. I like the fact that, you know, I don't care for gathers, so I pleated underneath here. One thing I said I would change though is I would drop this waist, this high waist bust, high bust, low bust measurement here. I would drop it down probably 2 inches. So that's what I've done in the future. This was the first make. Now let me show you a few more things. Okay, here is another top. I really love this one. I worked hard on the sloper and the fitting situation. This is one of the tutorials that I'm working on for y'all that needs a lot of editing, but this one's fantastic. Great movement in the arms, great movement across the back. I thought I would experiment with a high-low little design in the front. I really love this. This is a beautiful linen that I bought from Joann Fabrics probably about 3 years ago. It's sewed up beautifully, and it made just beautiful details. So I am now addicted to linen. You're about to see that. But I really love this one. This has actually like a dart that comes all the way down. It's practically a princess seam. I let the dart flare out a little here at the bottom. Long darts in the back. I love the double flounce of the sleeve. I just absolutely love it. The way I finished all of it, I did the French seam so that everything's fully encased. I did a really pretty rolled hem on the bottom. There's a tutorial that I'm going to show you about that too, and I'll tell you, that's what I love about sewing with linens. They're just easy to sew with, and they give you such good results. I love the fact that this is kind of a brown that also reads well with black leggings. It actually has burgundy threads in it too. So it's really pretty. What I don't like, I still made this way too short on the sides. I don't like any part of my tummy showing at the bottom. So I made this one too short on the sides. I think that's about it. I worked really hard to get the neck nipped in nice and tight so that nobody can stand next to me or over me and see down my shirt. I love everything about this top. So what I'm doing is something I've always talked about, but I really haven't done yet. Making those little slip shirts that can go underneath my tops that will help elongate them. So this definitely needs one of those. I don't know yet what color I would do. I don't have to pick today, do I? Let me show you the next make. This top to me was a huge victory. I love this top. It's the first thing I've made from linen that is from fabrics-store.com. They only sell linens. Whew, I'm a little winded. They only sell linen and they sell it at such phenomenal prices, so much less than I have ever sourced it from anywhere. This is their loose woven. The number for this type of linen is IL041. This color is called poinsettia. I just love it. I experimented and I had fun. I did outside tucks or darts or whatever you want to call them. I did them everywhere. I've got two here. I have some in the back. I love the way this fits. See how comfy? Oh my gosh. I really hit it right on when I did this one. I love the length of it. Here's the shape right here. You'll also see my husband loves the embroidery machine, so my little Rowdy Baby logo is on it, RB. It just really turned out beautifully. I decided to add some pockets. I serged the edges and the serging is on top. I left little pieces of thread at the ends of these. You might not be able to see it, but just a lot of really cute details. Just absolutely love this. Again, self-drafted. I love this piece so much. It just really turned out so super cute. Long there. See, I used the selvage edges right here. So I'm sort of referring to this as a rustic type of linen. It is a very rustic. And so this is sort of, I went with the fabric. I let the fabric tell me what to do with it. And since it is rustic and it's an open weave and you can kind of see through it some, you can see all the texture. Gosh, I hope you guys can see all the texture in it. I just wanted to do something really sort of unconstructed in a way by putting the darts and everything on the outside. So this was a huge win for me. I love it. Only mistake I made, I think I was just tired by the time I got to the idea of the pockets. I lined them. I hate that. I feel like I ruined the top because I lined them. You can sort of see the white a little bit. I'm sure there's something I can come up with. Tie the knots tight or something like that. But everything just turned out beautifully. I did rolled hems all over it. I used the selvage edge on the ends of it right here. I just think this was a huge win, and I am adoring how well this fits me, how cute it is. I just love it. Love this. I think this top is so great. Super simplistic, right? I'm also using the word rustic for this. This is my rustic topper. I just love all the pieces and parts in it. You recognize this from the brown top I just had on? I just love it. The different hemlines, the different finishes in the back. I had this knit in my stash, and it's a poly knit. I can't wear it, and I've never made anything with it, and I'm obsessed with it. Is it not a phenomenal print? Oh my God, it feels like sleeve tattoos or something. It's just, I just love this so much, this knit. And I was like, oh, I just had a piece of this plaid left. It wasn't enough to actually make a top for me. I could have made any garment for all 4 of my daughters, but not for me. So this just hit me. It just struck me what a fun way I could do this. I just grabbed this. I thought this looked cool with this. This is a brand new linen. This is called sanguine. Sanguine. I think it's sanguine is how you say it. This is a homespun that I've had in my stash forever and ever. Could have been Hancock's, Joann's, I don't know. And I just pieced the back together. It's got a whole tutorial for you guys on how to do this. This is a piece that you will have so much fun doing. You can do as much to it or as little to it as you want to. I left big side slits over here. I love it. I also, you know me, I got to do some details. I did 5 pin tucks right here. I don't know if you can see those or not, but I love them. They go all the way down. And I'm thinking of adding some to the back, like 2 sets here on the sides. This thing was phenomenal. Got really rustic with it. This is the selvage from the brown fabric right here. Just serge the edges and let it show. This is the selvage edge right here. And then I serged the edge of this one. I did, what is it? Overlap seams. All of these are overlapped seams. Here, of course, it was just simple measurements to get the right size so it would stay tight. I kind of like the idea of it. My center pin tuck is right here. I like the idea of it being loose and slouchy on this side and then a little, you know, more normal on this side. I think this top is fabulous. So look forward to this tutorial because you're going to have a lot of fun with it. And this is what I talked about all summer. The outfit I made for my daughter's wedding. She had that beach wedding. This was gorgeous. I didn't get to take any pictures. I mean, we were in pictures, but not for you guys. It didn't work out the way I thought it would. But let me show you these amazing pieces. First, the most prominent part is this gorgeous fabric. This came from Joann Fabrics. I got it for 25% off at the end of summer. Very happy. I think it might have even been 40. It might have been 40% off. It was fantastic. So this is just a sheeting type of fabric. It's really beautiful. I did the back shorter. You know, I like my shorter backs because of my booty. This is a self-drafted pattern. It's actually just like the cream colored top I had on first with the little flowers on it. Same one, only this one is sleeveless. And of course I did something different with the bottom. The jacket I also made from this same pattern and I pulled it over, I think 1 inch off. If you'll notice how it mirrors the same shape as this neckline. So I love that about it. The jacket has some beautiful gold antique buttons that I got online. And I took the bottom piece, I cut the bottom piece because it is shaped, so I just made it twice as long in the shapes that I needed it to be, and I sheared it. And then a little detail that really isn't noticeable by anybody but me, I did some loose, wavy, free motion, metallic gold embroidering around it. Just some stitching around it. It's fully lined with just a natural linen. I made little loops to go over these beautiful glittery gold buttons. They're so pretty. It's fully lined on the inside. Everything is encased. And I took that same linen, I folded it in half. I folded this, just folded the edges in, the folded edges tucked in between here. I let all the frays happen so as I wash it, it will just get prettier and more frayed all the way around. I love the way I did the back. You see a little piece of that orange plaid that I used somewhere. I think it's up here, but it could be down here. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it's down at the bottom. And then on the inside, whew, I did a large piece of plaid with the RB on it for Rowdy Baby Designs. So it really lined up beautifully. I mean, this could practically almost be another side to this jacket. What I love so much about this outfit, this print, is that this print goes with so many things. For instance, let me show you. Okay, this looks great with these pants. If I really wanted to get super login look, super layered look, I could even keep the blue top on. But look at it without the blue top. Let me see if I can flip this under. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool with just these pants. I love this plaid. I wish I could find more of it. I wouldn't even know how to start looking, because you know the homespuns don't have any kind of markings on the selvages at all. But I just love the way this print, it was my inspiration for my whole login look layered wardrobe that I've been talking about. This was the inspiration. Now let me show you a few other things. This jacket over this top. I love this larger print with the blue background with the cream print and the tiny, tiny small flowers. I love the way this looks together. I would definitely put those two together. That's me, that's how I roll. I wouldn't even mind if this blue shirt was tucking out of the bottom of it. Hey guys, it's login. That's what it's supposed to be. And the other thing, this brown top with these pants really would be pretty, huh? I think that's just a pretty detail. We have a gorgeous day here at the end of January in Louisiana. So it's perfect weather right now for me to do this outside. I wanted to tell you a few things about the top. These flowers were just stitched on really very simply if you look at it. So I was able to unstitch a lot of the flowers on the scrap pieces and just make sure that I had flowers on the edges hanging down. I really think it's made a big difference in it looking really finished. Another thing, this pant is phenomenal. I will put up the picture. I forgot to bring the pattern out here, but I will put the pattern up. This pattern, let me think. I think I did some tapering here for the butt so that it would drape really nicely over my bum. But this pattern was great. It has a flat front and the elastic comes to meet it here. I love a flat front because it doesn't show through your clothes. It's got the open slit, which is what I was looking for, so I love the open slit. I also did some double top stitching along the seams on the front and back of the pants. I did the same thing with the jacket. Everywhere that I had seams, I double top stitched those too, so I thought that was really pretty. So, I hope you guys liked all of the makes. Here are just a few of the fabrics that I've shown you, and now you can see what I did with them. I am Robin, the Curvy Sewist. If you enjoyed today's video, please keep watching. Give me a thumbs up. Comment. I love to read your comments. You guys have been phenomenal. I just love my Curvy tribe so much. Like it and share it, because sharing it is how we can build our Curvy tribe and share the Curvy love all over this Curvy world. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys real soon with some tutorials. Have a great week.